What's up, guys? Welcome back to a bonus ranking. Today I'm going to rank all 11 Friday the 13th movies from worst to best. Let's get started, guys. Coming in at number 11, the bottom of the barrel, the worst of the worst. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Now, to be fair, pretty much the bottom, maybe 3 or 4, they all have at least a few redeeming qualities. For this one, it's got a couple of decent kills. It's got a really cool shot of Jason in the middle of Times Square. However, characters are terrible. And the movie title is just a blatant lie. Jason is not in Manhattan. He takes a boat, and then he takes a long trip to Manhattan. Very watered down. I don't really like the look of Jason all that much. So, not a sequel I really am interested in rewatching. But I would rewatch it again. Number 10 for me is going to be Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. This is where Jason faces Carrie, or at least their version of Carrie. Like Part 8, it has a few redeeming qualities, but it's got a much better looking Jason. He's way more cool looking. I like kind of the concept of Jason fighting Carrie. I do not like the ending. The characters, most of them are just cannon fodder, honestly. Tina, not the best character, and the MPAA hacked this movie to death. So it's all cutaway kills and shying away from gore. You do not want that in a Friday the 13th movie. Number 9 is going to be Friday the 13th, Part 3, 3D. Now, for this movie, I think it has a few pretty good kills. It's got a really good final act, and I think a pretty underrated and pretty cool Jason. But most of the characters are terrible, and the movie is just so drawn out. It takes forever for this movie to get going. So that's why it's at number 9. Number 8 is going to be Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. This is where they try to leave Jason behind, but aesthetically, they make the exact same kind of movie. It was a softcore porn director, and you can tell. There are a few pretty good kills in here. It's got a nice, kind of cute little pooping duet in here, which is weird. Not my favorite, Tommy Jarvis. Honestly, not a very good killer reveal, since they even know clues to figure it out. But a decent enough watch. For number 7, it's going to be Jason Goes to Hell. This also called The Final Friday. This is the 9th movie in the franchise. Granted, this movie has no reason to exist. It has no place in this franchise or business calling itself a Friday the 13th movie. But it's actually pretty entertaining. It's probably got the most gore out of the franchise. It's got a couple of really good characters. And I like that they at least try to do something different instead of just rehashing the same concept. But it's definitely weird. It's definitely kind of, in some respects, off-putting. So I can understand a lot of fans hating this movie. But guys, go into it with low expectations, and I think you'll have a good time. For me, number 6 is going to be Jason X. The one where Jason goes to space. This one, like Jason Goes to Hell, is a lot of fun. It's definitely got some really good kills, like the corkscrew kill, the liquid nitrogen kill, where he puts the chick's head in the liquid nitrogen and freezes her face solid. That's pretty cool. The sleeping bag kill. It's got a really cool looking Jason, an awesome looking Uber Jason. A lot of really fun characters. A lot of horrible early 2000s CGI, but it's a lot of fun. Number 5 for me, I think, is going to be Friday the 13th, the original Friday the 13th. It's an iconic movie, guys. I'm not taking anything away from this movie. I do think that the killer reveal was not quite as well executed as they tried because there's no clues for you to figure out. But it's a really iconic villain. Yeah, Kevin Bacon in here, which is fun. A pretty good kill reveal, some pretty iconic kills. Just an iconic movie. My number 4 is going to be Friday the 13th Part 2, which is just a little bit better than the first one. You got a really good final girl in Jenny. Jason's final here. Not the biggest fan of the kind of sackhead or hillbilly look of him. Some pretty good kills, a few memorable characters. So, a pretty good Friday the 13th movie. Number 3 for me is going to be the Friday the 13th remake, which came out in 2009. I think this is probably one of the best Jasons we've ever gotten. Some really good kills, some pretty good characters. You got Jared Padalecki from Supernatural in here. You got Daniel Panabaker. I know a lot of people will say that, oh, Trent's the worst character ever. No. Go watch Halloween 5 and watch Tina. That's the worst character in a slasher movie. Okay? Just a really good... I do think they go a little too far with the nudity, but come on. When you're watching a Friday the 13th movie, you can't expect nudity and kills. So, number 2 is going to be Friday the 13th Part 4, The Final Chapter. This is probably what a Friday the 13th movie should be. It's like the definitive slasher movie. It's really good. It's got Crispin Glover from Back to the Future. He's awesome. It's got some really good kills. Tom Savini's back behind the makeup. Just an awesome Friday the 13th movie. But my number 1 is Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. This is probably the most fun out of the whole franchise. It knows exactly what it is. It embraces the silliness. It breaks the fourth wall. It makes its character self-aware a horror movie. Probably my favorite, Tommy Jarvis. Probably, these top 2 are probably my favorite Tommy Jarvises of the whole franchise. Some really good kills. A cool-looking Jason. Not all the kills are great, but they're fun. So that's it for my review of Friday the 13th. Join me next time when I will be reviewing Funny Man. But until then, stay safe, always wear a mask, and keep social distancing.